welcome back to 0 to 60. So things have changed quite a bit since I've last put up a video. I've now bought a new car, which I'm going to go into detail in another video, which also means that obviously I've come to the end of the road with the i30N. Now, I've owned two of those cars and they really are great cars, great all-round car, so much fun to be had. I've had road trips out with a load of other guys, about 40 of us, and we went down the Cheddar Gorge, and yeah, there was all sorts there, Audi R8 V10s and all sorts, and the Hyundai really held up to its own, made some great noises, handles brilliantly, and yeah, we had a great time. So yeah, a bit of a sad day, I suppose, when I had to get rid of the car, but at the same time I got my new car, so it's always a great day. I actually sold my Hyundai to a company called BINCA, which is Buy It Now Car Auction, that's owned by Calvin from Calvin's Car Diaries, and I actually part exchanged it for my new car. So there'll be a bit about that in the video, and also I thought, while I'm reminiscing about the Hyundai and how much of a great car it's been, it made me start thinking about some of the other cars that I've owned over the years that I've loved and lost. And yes, if I could, I would keep all of them, of course I would, but you know, it's just not possible for the everyday guy. So this was my first car, the 205 GTI, and what a car that was. I absolutely love that car and still love it to this day. Classic, always has been, always will be. Next up was my Renault 5 GT Turbo. I think I love this car even more than the 205 GTI. It was just when that boost kicked in, never forget it. Onto a Marmite car, the turquoise MR2 T-Bar. I really love this car. You know, it sent me on to Japanese cars. I had a Toyota MR2 Turbo after that, which sent me down the tuning road, and then I went on to Supras after that. And yeah, what was I thinking? Just look at the hair. Which then brings me on to BMWs. This was my first BMW, my BMW 5 Series. It looked like an M5, but it wasn't. It did have a straight six in it though, sounded awesome, and another car that I really loved. And this really sent me down the path of BMWs, and I've had many since. M3s, M5s, etc., you name it. So now you've seen all the cars that I've had over the years, I'd love to hear about what cars you've had. You know, what was your first car and what drew you to it? The 205 GTI for me will always be a classic. You know, I got that for my first car. It literally cost me everything I had to get that car and to get it insured and get it on the road. But I absolutely loved that car. And then moved on to the Renault 5 GT Turbo. That was a wicked hot hatch. I really enjoyed that as well. So let me know about what you've had. Let me know about your first car. So moving on, here are the final shots of the i30N, courtesy of BINCA. I'll leave a link in the description because it's live on their website now, so you can go and check the car out and the full advert and details of the car. So that brings me to a close on the i30N, and as sad as that may be, it's now time for a new chapter with my new car. If you've enjoyed this video, do like it and subscribe for some great new content that's going to be coming up. Now I'm going to leave you with this sound clip of my new car. Have you guessed what it is yet?